What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. I feel a little sad about this. We are on the last track of We're All Alone in This Together, Survivor's Guilt. I did Panic Attack and Heart Attack yesterday. Not yesterday. Yesterday was my birthday, so I took a day off from working on the channel, which was nice. But the day before, I recorded Panic Attack, Heart Attack. Man, it was crazy. I did see some of the comments where I think people were hoping that I would do a little bit more of a lyric breakdown. The thing is, I know I wouldn't be the best at doing that, so I don't always try to go down that path. I think I'm okay at catching lyrics and breaking down bars. Maybe I'm not giving myself enough credit. I don't know. But I know there's guys out there that just do it so much better than me, especially on a first listen. I feel like if I listen to it 4 or 5 times, I would definitely catch way more stuff. But off of first listen, it's just not my strength. So I focus a little bit more on what the song made me feel, the parts that stood out to me. That being said, if you guys want me to do a lyric breakdown or talk about it a little bit more in depth in terms of the bars, because there was a lot of them, I can definitely record another video of Heart Attack where I talk about the bars specifically and not so much focus on the feeling that it gave me. But why don't you guys comment down below and let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. Obviously, I'm not going to do that if you don't want to watch that. Anyways, that's done. Last track, Survivor's Guilt. I feel sad that this is the last track, but we're going to check it out. Here we go. Fall too far to be wise.
Look, let me show you behind the scene, behind the glitz and the glamour and all the lights you see, behind the rumors on the life I lead. Let me talk to the people like it's the mic and me. The truth is I got really bad anxiety. I'm on the motorway crying in the driver's seat. I don't even know where I'm going. I got love, but I don't know how to show it. It's this life. When you feel like giving up, know you're close. I've been saying the least and knowing the most. I've had ups and downs, but the highest of the highs never last for as long as the lowest of lows.
Okay, so I feel a lot of the stuff that he's saying here. I mean, the truth is I got really bad anxiety. I'm on the motorway crying in the driver's seat. More times than I would like to admit, I have found myself in that particular position. Yeah, and then, just down here, this part really said a lot to me. I've been saying the least and knowing the most. And I find that to be true in a lot of things. There's people that I've seen that talk a lot, and I kind of just I just sit there and I listen and don't say much, but I know that especially when they say things that I know are wrong. Anyways, I don't want to get into it because I'm envisioning very specific people that I've interacted with in my life, and yeah, I feel that, Dave.
Close. I've been saying the least and knowing the most. I've had ups and downs, but the highest of the highs never last for as long as the lowest of lows.
Facts.
Survivor's guilt. I feel the worst at my happiest, cause I miss all my niggas that couldn't be in this life I built.
Damn.
But that's the type of shit that only I can feel.
That's crazy. Survivor's guilt. I feel the worst at my happiest because I miss all of my people that couldn't be in this life I built. The type of shit only I could feel. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Wow.
Getting me in the mood. My ex has got ivory skin, which is funny cause it's really the elephant in the room. Is that enough reason to bury me?
Ivory elephant.
Skin, which is funny cause it's really the elephant in the room. Is that enough reason to bury me in a tomb? I fell in love with an Albanian, I know it's mad. We're not together cause our family would hold us back. I saw the red flags, I wouldn't want my child to grow in that. Rum and Red Bull, it's a culture clash.
Damn. Rum and Red Bull. First of all, I have never, ever tried that. I don't even think that that's a thing. And that's the whole point of why he's saying it. Rum and Red Bull. Like, I could be completely wrong. Maybe a drink like this exists, but that sounds really gross. Rum and Red Bull culture clash. Like, that shit ain't supposed to be together. And it's true, man. Like, it's tough. It really is. It takes a certain type of personality and certain types of people to make a mixing of cultures actually work. Like, my wife and I are from different cultures, and there are moments of culture clash because things are different from where we're from. But I think it's the similarities that the cultures may have that can help, connect that bridge, if that makes sense. Wow, man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
We're not together because our family would hold us back. I saw the red flags, I wouldn't want my child to grow in that. Rum and Red Bull, it's a culture clash. I don't wanna let life tear us apart. I see the internet gossip and it wears on my heart. I fuck with her, she was there from the start. I'm seeing them laugh at me, calm vulnerable. Ain't that the shit that rap is supposed to do? I'd rather rap about arguing with my girl than fucking your girl, but I don't mind because the both are true. Ignoring my messages.
Okay, sir.
Your girl, but I don't mind because the both are true. Ignoring my messages. These times I know she on her. Worst part is I wouldn't even do the same. Hate or love it, you gotta charge it to the game. Heavy is the head, but don't play with my heart. I feel like a footballer when I'm making my art. Through ball, how I'm managing the weight of the past. I felt so much pain.
Hold up. I'm trying to imagine the sport. First of all, was that a nod to Stormzy, Heavy is the head? He said, I feel like a footballer when I'm making my art. Through ball, how I'm managing the weight of the past. But through ball is a pass. And a through ball would technically go past defenders. I kind of see a connection there, but I will say I don't know the sport well enough to know if I'm actually onto something. Soccer's like sorry, I should have said football. Football is one of my least known sports out of all the sports that I kind of follow or play. So you guys will have to help me with that one.
Heavy is the head, but don't play with my heart. I feel like a footballer when I'm making my art. Through ball, how I'm managing the weight of the past. I felt so much pain that I got favourite scars.
Damn.
And my house got wings like my favourite cars. And the Millie Rock my favourite dance. You can call it what you want it, but I got it off of taking a chance.
Bro, this dude just said, my house got wings like my favorite cars. Like, my house doesn't have wings. My house is just this, like, you're in my house. He's got the west wing, the east wing, the south wing. He's got sections of his house. But then on his car, wings, what are those called now? They're called something. I don't know. I can't think of the name, but you know what I'm talking about. That's
Millie Rock my favourite dance. You can call it what you want it, but I got it off of taking a chance. I didn't take an advance. Fame comes with a price you can't pay in advance. For 6 long years I've been playing my part like a freak in a circus when I'm making them dance. I got nights where it's light and I got days where it's dark. And the waters that I swim in, it ain't safe for the sharks.
No, he's going crazy right now. This is the last song of the album. Fame comes with a price you can't pay in advance. So he's saying, like, you got to put your time in. Like, people think it's going to happen just like that. And then he says he put in his 6 years he's been playing his part. But this part right here, I got nights when it's light, I got days when it's dark. That's crazy because that's not just a play on like it being light and dark, but it also means like light, like having fun, like, you know, good times, and dark as in heavy, like some shit's going down. So he means that both ways, which, you know, makes a lot of sense because typically you would party at night, you know, and then it's just a nice flip on the light and dark thing as well. But this part, the waters that I swim in ain't safe for the sharks. Yikes.
He a gangster, but the stress gonna is where it's dark. And the waters that I swim in, it ain't safe for the sharks. He a gangster, but the stress gonna take him apart. I'm with the niggas that I claimed from the start. I see you niggas changing. He didn't make it. It's a shame it takes falling to your death for a person to appreciate fully the gravity of the situation.
Falling to your death, gravity of the situation. Gravity makes you fall down. That was okay, sir.
Takes falling to your death for a person to appreciate fully the gravity of the situation. But that's just irony at its finest. Black women, I just wanna say I'm sorry. I've done a lot of dumb shit, I won't lie to you. I wanna be a voice for you, be a light for you. I know I haven't done enough, I wanna try for you.
Respect.
Wanna be on the front line for you, campaign for you, make change for you. I just wanna help in any way. Being genuine, I think about it every day. Tour life, traveling every day. Nerves paralyzing when you get to stage. You feel love for an hour and then it gets to fade.
Damn.
Imagine what that does to your mental state. Imagine being a millionaire at a tender age. You don't even know whether to spend or save. My mum had to grow up fast, she expects the same. I was 20 with a mortgage and rent to pay.
My mom grew up fast. She expects the same. I was 20 with a mortgage and rent to pay. And then the line before that, I feel like is very true for a lot. Even myself, like not necessarily that I was a millionaire, but I had no idea how to handle money or what to do with it. So, being a millionaire at a tender age, you don't even know whether to spend or to save.
Grew up fast, she expects the same.
Yeah.
I was 20 with a mortgage and rent to pay. So what's happening? I got gorillas all around me, allow me. Don't get grabbed in a party or lacking it. You'll die for a wine like Joffrey Baratheon. Pattern.
Okay.
The government ain't gonna help with all the issues that I'm tackling. The way you talk about politics is baffling. I wouldn't even trust my own shadow in a cabinet. Cabinet can't drive no more. I've been looking for the answer.
That was crazy. I had to think about that for a second. First of all, I wouldn't even trust my own shadow in a cabinet. Cabinet can't drive no more. Like taking a cab. I'm cabbing it. That was a crazy play on cabinet. But talking about political stuff here, and I know people had mentioned they want to see me do question time, which I'm definitely going to do. Unless you guys overwhelmingly say you want to see me do heart attack again, but focus more on the bars. I think the next thing I want to do is question time because I found it intriguing that he would be talking about some political stuff. I'm always open to hear and talk about that stuff. I know it can be a touchy topic, but I kind of enjoy seeing what people think about it.
The way you talk about politics is baffling. I wouldn't even trust my own shadow in a cabinet. Cabinet can't drive no more. I've been looking for the answers, sure that I'll find them. I don't judge an accent, but the story behind it. We all know loss, but there's glory behind it. I'ma make a film for my mum and tell her tale to the world. This album is just a soundtrack. Look at her story in a year in her life and tell me if it doesn't bring a fucking tear to your eyes. And this together.
In this together. I'm listening, but I have a thought right now.
What I realized about who I am is that you're kind of taught. You're taught to die for what you stand for, you feel me? And I realize that I'm here to live for what I stand for. Because I want to see it, bro. I want to enjoy it, bro. I want to see what I feel like I am. You know what I'm saying? Out there. While I'm here. And that's that, bro. But yeah, link up soon, my guy. You know how it is. Us o'clock, bro. Shine on them.
Wow, what an album. What an album. What I was looking at, the last words that Dave said were in this together. And then I was trying to remember the first track. The first track is We're All Alone. So I was just I was curious if the first words he said on it were "We're all alone." I think that would have been very cool if it was like a little Easter egg in there. Like the very first thing he said was "We're all alone," and the very last thing he says on the recorded tracks of the album "In This Together." That would be cool. But just the first track is called "We're All Alone." So, man, that was an incredible album. This guy is an incredible talent. I feel like there's not much more left to say. I'm going to wait to see what comments come in on this to decide what I do next. As I mentioned to you guys, I'm either going to go with Heart Attack, but like really just focus on a lyric breakdown, or I'm going to move on to Question Time because I think that's a topic that I would be interested in and maybe want to talk about. Yeah. Other than that, thank you guys so much for guiding me on this journey. I really do appreciate it. Let me know what other Dave tracks we should do. And then now that we've kind of done the two main Dave albums, I'd love to take care of singles, but I'd also love to explore some more UK artists. So let me know about that down below too. I think there's definitely a lot more artists that deserve attention and an ear. And I would like to give them that ear and see what they're saying. If you guys are still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you next time.